Okay, so in the shop today we're going to have a discussion about measuring and accuracy and how we get the results we want as professional cabinet makers. So we dowel our cabinets together. We have a very expensive computerized table saw here. It needs to match exactly the dimensions that it cuts to our CNC doweling machine over there. So what we do is we don't rely on tape measures. I was in Japan with Paul Akers recently on a study mission, and at Isuzu Steel they had a tape measure checking station, which is a great idea. And Paul asked me if we check our tape measures, and the answer to that is no, we really don't. I don't rely on them to be really accurate. Here's what I do. We have a digital metric dial caliper, so I just cut this piece with the fence set at 4 inches, and you can see it's 4.027, so it's off by 27 thousandths. So I need to calibrate the saw here. So there's a button here that says calibrate, so I hold that down until that blinks, and then I'm going to put in that dimension 4.03, and then I'm going to push calibrate again. And now my saw, without moving the fence, it says that it's 4.03. So now I'm gonna put 4 and push start, and that is moving the fence just 3 thousandths of an inch. So this fence, I'll show you if I put in 10 inches and press start, it's a computerized fence, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move that back to 4 inches, and I'm going to cut the board again, and then I'll pause the video and show you how I check the tapes. Okay, so you can see here after I recut that, now I'm at 4.001, so I'm 1,000th of an inch big. So I'm going to say that that board now is cut exactly at 4 inches. So if I really want to know how accurate my tape measures are, I can check them now. Now this is a metric tape, this is a fast cap tape, but 4 inches is 101.6. So you can see it's hard to see down to 0.5 millimeter, but it looks very accurate, 101.6. Here's a tape measure that we use. This is a little magnetic guy that we use on our case clamp. And you could see there, it's pretty much spot on 4 inches, so that tape is good. And then here's one I got from the Cabinet Makers Association that's metric and standard, so right on 4 inches. So my tape measures here that I have are pretty good. Now, what makes them bad? If they get dropped, and this little metal guy gets bent, that will make it so that the tape measure does not read accurately. That's why this guy's magnetic, and I don't want it to get dropped, so I stick it right on my clamp. It stays there. Now, if I need to measure a large distance, like when I'm measuring a house, my solution is the digital tape measure, because then I don't have to be worried about whether there's stuff in the way. It's also very accurate. I just shoot a laser at a wall and then push the start button, so you can see, like over there, I don't know if you see that laser light. It's on the side of my rounding machine, but I push this button here, and then that captures. That's 190 and 13/16 away. So that's how I measure in a house. I hope that answers your questions. We can be super accurate that way since we're using dowels. We're accurate to within 1/10 of a millimeter, just a few thousandths, and our cabinets can come together perfectly for our customers. So that's how we ensure that our measurements are accurate. Digital metric dial calipers. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel. I hope you guys have a great day.